Hey guys, the first update that has come to Boom Beach in over 1 year is right here, right now, ready to go. It's going to be coming out at some point this week. Here's everything you need to know. Also guys, I do want to mention I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this update. So all you got to do to enter the giveaway is use the code chicken in the shop before you buy anything and join the Discord server. Link to that is going to be in the video description. From there, we're going to pick our winner, and all you have to do is just send a screenshot of you using the code. We're giving away this is a book from Supercell called The Lost Crown, and it's really cool. So the one you guys will get, it'll be in a wrapper in packaging. This is the one I've already got open here just to show you, but it's really cool. It's this book, and it goes over a Clash story, and it's just, it's really cool. It's got a bunch of info on troops and different stuff in the Clash universe. I don't think there's any Boom Beach stuff in there, but really cool piece of Supercell memorabilia to own anyways. Like I said, the one I will be sending out is fully packaged. This is just the one I already have open here. So yeah, again, use code chicken in the shop and enter the Discord server, and we'll get you entered into that giveaway. All right, guys, so first I want to tell you about everything that's in this update. Then we're going to go over the exciting stuff, show you the new troop, new defense, and everything like that. So right off the bat, making the mech great. We have some mech buffs coming. They're actually going to stun now. They go a little bit faster. They do more damage. We have the new defense that we saw yesterday. And we have the new troop, the Laser Ranger, that we saw earlier today. We'll talk more about those two things in a minute. We have some proto troop buffs coming to the Stunner, Vampire Zuka, Incinerator, Turret Engineer, and Protector. We don't know what those changes are, but apparently they're buffs, so that's a good thing. And we have a change to the Boom Surprise, the prototype defense. The Boom Surprise can now be used to attack air troops, so that's cool. That's going to be interesting in Warships. But, all right, let's show you guys the Critter Launcher and the Laser Rangers in action. I want to start off this section by giving a big shout out to BBTFRG. Make sure you check out their sneak peek as well. He was able to set up this base so I can test it out and show you guys how the Laser Rangers and the Critter Launchers are going to work. Now, we have some other minor changes coming in this update as well. I'll save those for right after because I know everyone wants to see these guys in action. So let's just dive right in here. So the Laser Rangers, in my opinion, are extremely strong. They essentially function like you guys saw on the Boom Beach video earlier today. They essentially function like Lasertrons, except there's more of them, and they don't cost any GBE to launch. So let's go ahead and drop one right here and show you how they work. So you see they move very, very quickly. And then they'll all start to spawn on the Critter Launcher. And we can see a couple things happening here right away. The Critter Launcher, it's pretty strong as well. So let's go ahead and... but you see there, they don't do a ton of damage, just one boat. Kind of similar to the Lasertrons, right? It's once you get them all focused up, shooting on one target, they'll rip through defenses, and then they'll hit the defenses even behind them. You can see back here, we have damage on these supplementary buildings that are, and they're hitting them from right off the beach. So let's try this. Let's throw a bullet down on these to distract these critters. And then let's throw the rest of our Lasertrons out like this. So you see right here, the Lasertrons are actually going to attack the critters first and then make their way up and throughout the base. Bullet does a great job of distracting those critters, but those critter cannons, man, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. We'll test some other troops against them here in a second. But and then as you can see, like look at the range on these guys. Again, same as the Lasertron, right? But they just rip through the base. Now, I'm on the developer build right now. On my current base layout, I have only 3 statues, 3 masterpiece statues, 1 troop health, 1 troop damage, 1 gunboat energy. And you can see right here, even without offensive statues boosting them, they do a ton of damage. Now, this base layout has no ice on it. So yeah, you can see that from there. There's there's not a lot of health on these buildings. And this is just, a test just to show you what their raw kind of stats are, just to let them run. Of course, there's going to be a lot better ways to use them. I like using them with heavies, and you can also use them with Scorchers and other things, but we'll try that out in a second. So next, let's try this out with a better troop combo. All right, guys, diving back in here. So now we have Bullet, we have 3 heavies, and we have 5 Laser Rangers. Now, with this combination, I've gone ahead and boosted up my offensive statue and my my troop health and troop damage statue to show you a little more realistic, a little more buffed up way of playing these guys. So we're going to throw Bullet out first to distract from those critters. And then next, we're going to go in with the heavies. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found this is probably the best way to use them. The heavies do a great job of staying just in front of them. You have to be careful with Scorchers and with tanks with the Laser Rangers because they move so quickly. I found that they were very, like you see right here, they're going to pass all these troops. You know, since the Scorchers and the tanks, they kind of stay, well, not the Scorchers, but the tanks kind of stay back a bit. It's very easy for the Laser Rangers to to get up beside them and all kind of die at the same time. But look at this, just with one statue boost, the Laser Rangers are become unstoppable. And this is essentially, I'm not flaring, I'm not using any gunboat energy here. And they're just running through the space without any issues. So yeah, you mix in a little bit of heavies and and bullet. I think Kavan would also be viable with this. Brick is actually really strong with them as well with their battle orders. Maybe we'll do that next and just look at the difference there with Sergeant Brick. But yeah, the critter cannons, man, they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of damage. So let's jump in with Brick next, and we'll try that out. Okay, guys, diving back in. This time we got Sergeant Brick and her battle orders loaded up, and this time we're going to use GBE. So let's take a look at this. Let's throw some critters up there and watch for the battle orders, guys. If we can keep them, the thing with the Laser Rangers is you almost want to keep them like all together, and that's going to really allow you just to take advantage of how much damage they can do just in one setting. Obviously, you don't want them shooting at the same target, but you want all of their damage kind of, you know, kind of staggered together. So let's go battle orders over on that left side. Bring those guys back down, and we're gonna do another shock over here, and then one over here, and then another fresh battle orders over on that side. And you'll see here how quickly we're able to just run through this base using battle orders, using gunboat energy, and it's really no problem. Now you can smoke them, but they're just tricky because they spread out a lot around the target, and they move really quickly. So next, let's take a deeper look at the critter cannons. I meant to say critter launchers. So we also have some buffs for the mechs. Let's tell you about these before we use them. So the mechs are actually not as bad. They're not amazing. They're not super meta, but they're definitely a lot better than what they were. So the buffs for the mech are going to be number 1, stun duration increased from 3,000 to 4,000, and it actually works now. It's not just a visual effect. The stun duration actually works, and it's really cool. Speed is increased from 140 to 180. Better, but they're still very slow. Damage increased by a whopping 2%. So they're better. They're better. And let's take a look at them right now against these against the critter launchers. So also to note, the critter launcher unlocks at HQ 12 and it's maxed out at HQ 22. And the Laser Ranger unlocks at HQ 19 and it's maxed at HQ 25. So let's go ahead and throw a couple boats or a couple mechs down here, and let's see what these critter launchers are able to do against them. So you see right there, the critter launchers, this one is shocked. But look at that. So as the critters come out, they do a little bit of splash damage. Now these ones are at max level, but you can see right here, they do a little bit of splash damage, and it almost incapacitates the mechs because they just can't stop. They can't stop from getting distracted by them. We can see right here, once they're locked onto a defense, they're not going to switch targets in between to shoot the critters. What's going to happen is the critters are just going to slowly build up and slowly chew them down. So it's a really strong defense in my opinion. Look at this one. He's getting eaten by the critter while the other one shoots him. That's really funny. All right, so we're coming over to the last one over here. And look at how long it's taken just to get through these 4 defenses right on the beach, guys. These things are going to be really interesting in warships. They're going to screw up pathing. They're going to screw up, like, Seekers maybe. You could have these critters chasing them around, which would be hilarious. And since Seekers only focus on engine rooms, they might not be able to stop and attack them at all. They might just be attacked by them and have them built up against them the entire time. So really big, important defense and potentially game-changing in a few different meta strategies. So next, we've kind of seen all the big stuff now. Next, I want to go over all of the other little things that are kind of cool coming in this update. Okay, guys, so let's get into the small changes. As you can see from right here, we have a visual update on the tribal regions, and we also have most recent added troops are going to finally be they're finally going to be able to have their own tribe. So this includes the Bombardier, the Mech, and the Laser Ranger. They're going to be included in the tribe bonus rotations. As you guys saw from the thumbnail and from excuse me, I'll throw it in here somewhere. We have a new loading screen. I love the loading screen. I think it's really cool looking. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. We have an increased difficulty on the Operation Duplexity. We apparently have no idea what those changes are, but it's harder. So there's that. Swapping accounts is now easier. They've reduced the steps required to swap between accounts in the game. And the biggest potential change, bug fixes. Most notably, the iOS crash issue. So if you guys remember the brick battle orders thing, apparently that's fixed. Fingers crossed. We don't actually know 100%, but they have worked on it, I guess, a little bit is what they're saying. So that's basically all of it, guys. That's all the changes for the update. Again, the new critter launcher, you're going to get that at HQ 12. And it's maxed out at HQ 22. And the new troop, the Laser Ranger, unlocks at HQ 19, and that is maxed out at HQ 25. So, pretty interesting. Overall, I think it's a great update, and the fact that we have a new troop is pretty cool, and that they're working on some of these bug issues and everything like that. You know, it keeps me hopeful for the state of the game. And I guess what we can do here is we can max out our critter launcher as we talk about this. So. Yeah, it goes up to level 20 something. So it's actually a pretty expensive defense. I'm doing this by instant diamonding because I'm on the dev build. But you guys can see right here, it gets pretty expensive pretty quickly. But it's a very powerful defense, and we also get 4 of them, so that's pretty cool. We're at 11 and 12. 13, we finally have a platform on them. And you can see right here how they work. I mean, it's got health, it's got damage, and it's got experience points. So it's going to throw out the same amount of critters every single time, regardless of level. So it goes up to level 16. So that's pretty cool. And I guess we did not show you the Laser Ranger stats. Oh my god, I had them at level 1 the whole time. Whoops. Okay, so we'll show you the difference between level 1 and max level. We'll do one more battle with them, I guess. But so level 1, 300 health, plus the 500 on the statue bonus. Unit size is 3, so 3 per boat. Movement speed is moderate. That should probably say fast. Range is medium. That should probably say long. And damage is 480. So a lot of damage, not much health, very fast. And let's see the difference compared to max level. All right, max level Laser Rangers. Let's see the difference. We also have Brick with her battle orders loaded up. And let's just take a look right here. Let's launch them all out. And let's see. They should just rip through everything now. Look at that. Oh my god. All right, so obviously with low health, not a great strategy to just throw them all out. Those rocket launchers are going to shred them. But let's see right here if we can take them down. And 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I zoomed off the Laser Rangers there. Okay, there we go. And look at this, guys. At max level, again, 1 statue is boosted here. That's not a lot. That's really not a lot. Alright, let's go like that. But you got to be careful with them. I mean, if they take a little bit of splash, they step on some mines, they're going to be donezo. So, very important to just keep track of them. But man, are they strong, and they are fun to use. I really do love this troop. I think it's going to be a blast to use in the main game. So, boom. And I can't wait for them to come into Warships. So, there it is. There's our final look, guys, and that's it. That's all. So if you want to enter in the giveaway, make sure you just use the code Chicken in the shop before the update, and just share a screenshot in the Discord server. We'll let you know where. Link to that is going to be in the video description to join it up. It's a really cool book, and I don't think you can buy them. So yeah, good luck to everyone out there, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this update. A lot going on. But it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. It's definitely an interesting update, and good to see it come to Boom Beach. First time in a while. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Guys, make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll catch you in the next one. Chicken out. Back.
CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.